And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke Challenge. Ah, yeah. On a completely unrelated note, do you know when you buy ice? Well, I don't know if you ever go to the shop just to get a bag of ice. I just did that, and then it kind of, you know, when something's so cold it gets stuck to your hand and it makes your fingers burn. That is the current sensation I'm feeling. So if my in-game character seems to be unable to walk properly, then it's because my hand is absolutely freezing. But anyway, with that aside, last time we left off here in Eterna Forest. We're just about to leave, because this is a long route, man. We had to do Route 205, and then this entire forest where we escorted a lovely young woman by the name of Cheryl out of this forest. By the way, making this intro super long, if you guys have seen Pokemon Generations, which is like a series of shorts they did on just the Pokemon series over the years, the one about Cheryl and Chansey in this place up here, I forget what it's called, but good grief, it's an interesting viewing, let me tell you that much. I'd recommend that series, it's quite fun. Anyway, let's actually get on with some game time. Last time we evolved Tonga, so Tonga's now this strapping young fellow, I assume. I don't know, it is kind of the same as every other Grotle, but you never know. That'd be cool if future games had like different heights and weights. Or at least heights. I guess weights would be too much to ask for, but you never know. With that aside, let's actually move on out of Eterna Forest and finish off whatever this route is, which is Route 205, which is the route we've already been on, so we can't catch anything new. Eterna Forest. So, we're going to put on a repel, of which we only have 2. We need to keep that in mind. My bag's pretty light. For now. Eventually it gets to the point where it's just ridiculous. I don't know why... I'll just bit these berries, but I don't know why they got rid of the PC to put items in. It seems as though you often just end up carrying around a lot. I guess if you can carry an infinite amount of items in your small rucksack somehow, then it's probably I'm just complaining about something that's actually beneficial. But you know, it just seems weird, and it seems as though you'll never need a lot of items, especially your key items. Some of which, like, are just a key that you won't need in the future. This looks like a hidden item. Ah, yeah, that super potion. Don't really know how it's hidden there, but, you know, that's a question for another day. So there are indeed a few trainers here. And this, if you remember... Oh, well, it's not in this exact spot, but this is, if you go down that end, it's a bit of a shortcut. A bit of a shortcut. Not that we'll be back here in the near future, but you never know. So, there are a bunch of fishermen on this route we're going to face. One of these trainers, I kid you not, is one of the strongest trainers in the entire game, so we have to be prepared. We're going to use Peru with the new Soothe Bell. Just sit back and fish casually. It's a grown-up's hobby. You don't have any trainer encounter music. You are worthless. There we go. How about that? After me, a feisty trainer. Man, I'm getting flashback. Did anyone ever play RuneScape? I just remember the fishing animation from that game for net. Good times. Sort of. I wasted many, many hours of my life on that game. Okay, Brew. Now, this seems like something you should be able to handle. However, I know that Goldeen are packing Peck, so we will instead use Singapore for this particular occasion. Hopefully, it does not know Horn Drill at this level. And if it does, Singapore is immune. I think that's how it works, right? Okay, well, it has Horn Attack, which is the same as... Holy moly, that did a lot. That was a crit. So even another crit and you'll be fine. So we're just going to spark it up on the Heeze. Man, what a way to start the episode off. Electrifying small fish. Get out of here. How do you even have lipstick? That seems to make no sense. Take that, fisherman Joseph. I let a big whale slip away, just like my hopes and dreams. Do you have a fishing rod? Catch some big ones. I certainly do. And I suppose, well, no, I don't particularly want to use the old rod in the near future. I don't know if you can even get anything else other than Magikarp in this game with an old rod, but never mind. Nothing's barring. I could use a break, I suppose. Well, you'll be in a permanent break after this battle. Here he is, the toughest trainer in the entire game. With a level 8 Magikarp. My gosh. Alright. Mega Drain. Don't know how fish Pokemon float. Among many of the mechanics I question in this game, it always seems as though... I always find it weird when I'm just going for a regular playthrough of a game and I use a fish Pokemon, because I like to personalize me and my teams. And it seems as though, like, you can't really bond with a Pokemon that should be in the water anyway. I mean, obviously you can, and perhaps I'm thinking into it too much, but it just seems bizarre. It's like how in the anime, remember Misty's Goldeen? What did that thing ever accomplish? It just flapped around on the ground. Speaking of flapping around on the ground, Magikarp used Splash. I wonder what would happen in Pokemon Sun or Moon if you use Z-Splash. What does that actually do? I'm genuinely curious right now. Peru, you got this. You might even evolve from this. If I keep saying that, and you might not actually reach level 18 in the rate things are going. But we shall indeed find out. Boom. I was about to say something and I completely forgot. A complete unnecessary critical hit. Guys, remember that I have greased the Magikarp in my PC? Because I've just remembered. Will grease ever see use? Find out. Maybe never. You never know. We do need a water type eventually at some point. But I do, in fact, have a Fiji for that particular instance, should that ever happen. Oh, it's so close! Come on, man. Level 14 Magikarp. Take this! Inexplicably, a fish flopping on land is faster than you, Peru. Go figure that one out. You are toast. Well, I suppose using fire attacks would result in that particular description, but never mind. The big question is, will Peru evolve? Take that, Andrew. Well, that didn't do anything for me. Sure didn't. Aw, man. Soon, my friend. In fact, you're level 18, just like these guys. Let's use Tonga. Or Romania? No, we'll use Romania. But we might have to switch into Tonga. We haven't used Tonga in his new form yet. Which isn't even his final form. I fished up some tough Pokemon. Let's have ourselves a battle. Now, when you say tough, let's see exactly what being tough means, Zachary. I'd say Magikarp is not a Pokemon befitting of that description. Oh, you know Wing Attack. Well, it makes absolutely no difference if I use Wing Attack or Pluck, other than if it seems to be holding a berry, but we may as well use it anyway. Let's get some early wins in for Romania against some Magikarp. I think this guy's a Goldeen though, so hopefully that doesn't cause too many problems. How do I remember that? Seriously, how do I remember these stupid things? I feel like you might try to use Supersonic. Actually, I know you do know Peck, but I'm tempted to switch anyway. We'll use Senegal, just to get that attack down. Doesn't really make much sense in the grand scheme of things, but it's happening. It's totally happening. I knew it! Why? You jerk. Alright, now that your attack is down, let's bring in the Tonga. Aw, dang, son. Yeah, look at that random back sprite. Okay, it feels like throwing water up in my face. Goldeen, your lipstick is so unsettling. Do you not even know Peck? That would be interesting. Come on, Tonga. Take down this fish. Yeah, nice one. Nicer job. And we're just gonna feed XP to everyone. Remember, I can't go above level 22. That is my level limit for the gym, which is in fact in the next town. So, I suspect that I'm going to have to do a bit of training. Depending on how long my exploration is in this episode, I may do it at the end of the episode or the beginning of the next episode. I don't know if we can actually catch some more things. We will find out. Good job, Tonga. That Magikarp was super threatening. Okay, nice job. My feet are tangled too. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, that sounds like every fishing trip I've ever been on in the past. It's a guard spec. I'm still not entirely sure what that does. Does it guard against critical hits? I think it might do. We're here. History living. Yeah, man. I love this song. Is this the daytime or the nighttime song? I think it's the daytime song. But it's almost nighttime. Hello. Seems like you're just eyeing up whoever joins this town. It feels great riding a bike with the wind in your face, doesn't it? Well, you're clearly there to sell bikes, although aren't they free in this game? Hey, you. Yeah, you, trainer. It's okay. Never mind. You look tough. I won't, I'll just let you keep your Pokemon. Move along, sir. Cool, someone recognizes my talents, obviously. That's a rarity. Alright, it's time to begin the grand talking to of everyone in the Eterna. Hi, cute little trainer. What kinds of Pokemon are with you? This Pokédex app will show you how close your Pokemon feel to you. Ooh! You know I love wasting my time on these things. The Friendship Checker app identifies the Pokemon that like you. You know what, that might actually be useful. And now we're at 11599, okay. And it might be useful for... Where is it? Hey, there it is. How does this work? Why are they just floating around? How can you tell? Oh, hang on. I saw a little heart there. Okay, so you kind of like me. You kind of like me. Seems like you should be higher. These all seem the same. I can't actually see that. Oh man, Thailand doesn't like me. What have I done, Thailand? I've treated you with nothing but kindness. Team Galactic took my Pokemon away. They took other people's too. Something should be done. But, you know, clearly the government should do something, and I should just sit here and do nothing. When a Pokemon faints, it just means that it doesn't have the power to battle. Except in Nuzlocke, where your Pokemon die a horrific death, and you forever suffer a guilty conscience. So to prevent this, we're going to heal Singapore, because I see you, Singapore. They're on slightly lower health than is to be expected. Cool beans. Okay, I don't know how big this place is, so I guess we'll find out. I think this is the underground man's house, but we'll talk to this galactic grunt first. Have you seen our building? It's pretty cool, man. Team Galactic is so stinky rich that we can have one built instantly. Oh, well, fancy that. Hello. Let's dig up some treasure. I'm from Orberg. I work at the mining museum there. So what are you doing here? I got advice from the underground man on digging up treasure and spheres. Before I get digging, let me share his advice with you. Okay, I never asked for this. While you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They are very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall collapses and you may be killed. Don't forget that, and you'll be digging up treasure in no time. I am the first to have gone underground and dug some tunnels. You could call me the underground man, even though I'm currently overground. Everyone else calls me that though, so you know. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. I never said anything. That wasn't part of the deal, sucker. My gift to you, the Explorer Kit, will instantly take you underground. You only need to use it, and you'll be down in the tunnels whilst damaging the environment along the way. The underground is a different world where you can do this, that, and the other thing too. Don't forget about that. That's especially important. Let me mentor... do I have to? No. I had hoped to teach a youngster like you the many charms of the underground tunnels, but I can't force you to accept my proposal if you're not inclined. But please give me that item back. I get so lonely sometimes. Well, now I feel like a douchebag, but you know, I never asked for that. I did just burst into this guy's house. All I ever unearth are arm fossils. My buddy only digs up skull fossils. I wonder why that happens. It doesn't matter though. I can just swap them with my buddy. I simply let a Pokemon hold an arm fossil and trade it to him. What fossils can you get in this game? I don't actually know. Because obviously they're version... Well, are they version independent previously? I don't know how that works. And that could be a bonus encounter, I guess. Because you can revive it in Orberg City. The underground tunnels go everywhere. Grab your friends and let's play together. Oh, wait. Rubbing salt in the wounds. Really sad that they've kind of just dated half of what these people seem to say. Oh, hey, it's Barry. Hey, Nefashuu. You came to see the Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. Like... What statue? What is this? I clearly had no idea. No one told me about a statue. They just told me about selling bikes. What the? So, this is Eterna's Pokemon statue, shaping our world, our time and space in an intertwining spiral. Revered in Sinnoh are the Pokemon of time and space. Sinnoh's myth, its truth, needs investigation. Pardon me, stand aside. Still haven't learned the skills of Gandalf the Grey. Oh hey! When we smacked together, a brilliant flash. You just go ignore that. A brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer. Yeah, that. Alright, listen close. You use Master Balls on legendaries and use them in Wi-Fi battles. Or you can make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you never lose. You'd be the invincible trainer. Anyway, go check out the Pokemon statue. See you around. See ya, I guess. It's Eterna City's Pokemon statue. There seems to have been a descriptive plate, but appears it was torn off. What douchebags. They say this is an awesome Pokemon that people saw long ago. Cool. Where's the Dialga statue? That's what I want to know. Definitely looks like Palkia to me. Let's burst into this random person's house. Welcome to the herb shop. No, I don't think I ever buy herbs, ever, because they just make your Pokemon sad. Herbal meds work most impressively, but your Pokemon won't like them. It's kind of screwed up. They're horribly bitter and smelly. But what if they like bitter tastes? That is pretty conflicting, but oh well. Someone ought to invent herbal medicine that isn't bitter. That would be a medical breakthrough. Okay, well, if you say so. If that is the definition of a medical breakthrough in this game, then so be it. So, I think you can go east and catch things. I don't know what level things are out there, though, so we might do that after we explore. Hey, you there, kid. Stay away from the Pokemon statue, man. Team Galactic is conducting an official investigation here. It's not like there's a button hidden on a poster or anything, is there? Eterna came to be long ago in honor of ancient Pokemon. Though many things have changed, what is important has not. The way in which you can properly cook pancakes. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Have you seen the Pokemon statue? When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals. Cool. Sheesh, what's the world coming to? Someone ripped off the descriptive plate from the Pokemon statue. Now no one can read the inscription. Why would someone do that? It's not like everyone has a Pokédex around here. Actually, want to know what it said? Do I want to know what it said? Dice says yes. Very well. The first inscription went like this, sort of. Creation of dear, giver of time. In laughter there is tears, and likewise. The same time flows, the blessing of dear. Yikes, I've forgotten big chunks of it. Want to hear about the other inscription? Well, I suppose we're committed now. Second inscription went sort of like this. Birth of Pal, creator of parallel dimensions. Alive, not alive, rifts in space. To arrive in the same universe, the blessing of Pal. I've heard some people talk about there once being a third inscription. I'm kind of skeptical though. I mean, think about it. A third Pokemon allowed those who control time and space. There couldn't possibly be a Pokemon that mighty. It's not like it's on the cover art or anything. Now, some people might be wondering why in my sidebar I have the other form of Giratina. Well, to be honest, it looks cooler, but I'm kind of waiting until later to invoke its true form. Because I guess I've just killed that. Any sort of suspense there. But you know, I don't think anyone really cared too much. But it's hard to get it of it. Oh, hello. Hello there. Oh, that device you have. It is a Pokédex. Wow. It brings back some memories. Pardon me, but what's your name? Okay, hello Nefashuu. How do people keep... Do I have a name badge? I'll be sure to remember that name. Because it's pretty weird. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer, just like you, except I could probably whoop your ass. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there is a statue of an ancient Pokemon. You may have heard about 5 billion NPCs talk about it already. Have you seen it? According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows? You may encounter something like that while you're traveling with your Pokédex. Oh, I know. Try using this. It should be helpful. But not yet, because you can't use the move. Remember, the hidden move cut can be used in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokedex, right? No matter how terrible this move is. Then luck be with you, young trainer. Oh, there's one last thing. Please give my regards to Prof. Rowan. Even if he is a bit loopy and senile. Cool. I like Cynthia. She's debatably my favourite champion in the entire Pokemon games. My friend said the Team Galactic took his favourite Pokemon away. I don't think he's telling the truth. Team Galactic looks so cool. I mean, everyone wearing the same thing with the same haircut, that's not weird at all. Okay. Moving on from that, this looks like the bike shop. It's like you could just steal the bikes, but maybe not. Ah, it's a blue hat guy. The manager's gone off to the Team Galactic building and hasn't returned. I wonder what's holding him up. I would join him, but I'm enjoying this fondue. Presumably, I don't know. I assume that's what they were like. I think this is the end of the place. Eterna, yes. Hello, hello. Eterna City's not anything like it was before, way back in the day. It was a lot more racist back then. They say this is an old city. It doesn't look like it though. Not with all these tall buildings, except this one. This one kind of sucks. Hello. Since that Team Galactic building went up, the city's atmosphere has gone all creepy and tense. I don't know what those people are doing up in their place, but I hear a lot of old school gaming noises coming from there. What do you have to sell, Pokemon? There's a random hiker. An escape rope is indispensable, except when you use it. I wish I'd had one when I got into a tough spot in the Eterna Forest. I would have been able to warp to the entrance instantly. Not sure how that works. You may as well just have a teleport pad. The more gym badges you have, the better they treat you at Pokemon's. That's kind of screwed up, really, but hey-ho, it's a bit of favoritism thrown in the mix. You get to buy a better selection of merchandise, you see, but I don't have a single gym badge. It's because Gardenia is too much, man. I don't want to see another grass Pokemon ever again. If only I had my flying-type Pokemon, then my losing streak would end. It's funny you should say that. Also, why does everyone hate grass types in this game? Not prejudice going on here. Bunch of balls I don't need, and I assume they must sell the same stuff. Can we get more super? Well, you know, we probably have enough, but we'll get a couple more antidotes, because I noticed we don't have too many. And also repels. Let's do that too. Nah, we don't need too many. We're fine. And I don't think we have anything to sell, so rather than just check, I'm just going to leave blindly. What's in here? Eterna Condominiums. Name rating services available. Well, my names are perfectly fine. Let's see what you have to say. Oh, well, there we go. You are the name rater. I do not care for you, fine sir. Excuse me, but do you got that Pokemon named Buizel? Want to trade from a Chatot? That's an interesting trade. Sadly, I do not have a Buizel, so I cannot fulfill your requirements. Man, this guy has some serious balding going on. You should probably just shave it all off. Look at that. Hi, I'm the building superintendent. I maintain a vigilant 24-hour watch. I'm pretty sure that's not possible, but luckily, I'm a robot. But don't go around telling people that. Gardenia, our gym leader, goes out to Eterna Forest every so often. Is it ever so often? Oh, maybe it's both. I always wonder what she does there. But then I think I have more important things to worry about. The move Recycle is to be used during battle. When you use Recycle, a Pokemon can discard cardboard to be used for future items in terms of packaging and all that sort of grand stuff. It seems like you should give me the TM for Recycle. I've had this TM Recycle for such a long time now, so I'm going to keep it. Bye! Okay, well, I guess you're actually going to give it to me. Yay! Potentially could be useful a lot later, perhaps? And trash can's empty. I have no time for TVs. My eyes are already... they look at screens a lot, so I should perhaps not do that. Badges from gyms or contest wins. There's more than just one way to be a winner, it seems. Here's hoping you'll find something in which you can be the victor. Except in this game, badges are the only thing that actually matter. I gathered up a lot of berries, so I'm trading them in for accessories. Next up, Hardhome City. I'm taking a contest challenge. You go, pal. You go, pal. Let's interrupt these children playing. You can't catch me. I set some traps. Haha, I've got you now. I'm gonna take your flag. How? These guys are running over chairs. But I suppose you can just walk over chairs, so... I don't know what kind of sense that makes. Are they cushions? Who knows? I mean, no one has beds, so... Oh, no, wait, there was a bed there. Hey, I stand corrected. Don't think there's much more of this place left. There is an item back there. Do you need cut to get there? How do you get there? Can you... There we go. And it's a super potion. Super nice. More like it. Howdy. If you're visiting Eterna, you need to get yourself a bicycle and take a ride. Well, the guy's not there. What do you want me to do? Don't rub it in. It's always people good for. And there's an empty house. I wonder if that is of significance later in the game. Oh, I can actually go past you. Going underground if you explore is a blast, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I just kind of robbed it from some old guy. I don't suspect I can get past it without a bike. Nefashuu, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. No, you're Dawn's father. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. Yeah, I just said that. I've come a long way to help you on your adventure at the Professor's behest. Oh, that's a fancy word. Nefashuu, let me ask you, how many Pokemon have you met? Oh my, you've met 38 Pokemon. Wonderful. Yes, bravo. Professor Rowan should be delighted. Here is something for you. Yay! XP share. We're putting this on something for sure. I guess. Well, Thailand has quick lock, but we can always change that. No, we won't put it on anything yet, but we can now use it in training, so we can actually train up something low level. Excellent. Alright. And who are you? Hi, I'm Gardenia. I'm this town's gym leader. My last challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. Actually, his name was Barry. He told me about you. He said that another challenger's on the way, so that made me antsy. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until the end. Challenger has to beat all the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting for you in the back, trainer. Do not disappoint me. I don't know why I gave her that voice. I'm not even sure what that was. But yeah, obviously I don't want to take her on yet because of the whole not being level 21 thing. I want to get all the Pokemon I want to use level 21. But we're not going to finish the episode just yet. For, as previously mentioned, there is a route here. So this is where we're going to go. Okay, well, we've already seen that sign. Route 211. I don't know if later... Well, you know what? This looks like a perfect time to use the town map. And then we can find out if Route 211 goes anywhere else. Yeah, it goes to the other side. But we might as well use it now, right? I have to be careful that I'm not, like, using too many of the... Like, I'm not catching things that are on the same route but later in the game. But I'm pretty sure that everything's fine. So I don't know what you can catch on this route. I suppose we'll find out. And this looks like Item City right here. It's a Chingling! Okay, that is unexpected. It's not an Onyx, so it doesn't work. But okay. Now this thing is a Psychic type, so Peru is not the best thing for it. But I don't know what to use. We use Singapore and Tackle, I guess? What can this Chingling actually do? Does it have Psy-Wave? Because that's a bit worrying if it does. We may have to run if things get too crazy. Okay, confusion, that's fine. Assuming it doesn't actually confuse me. Why have I said that? Okay, no, it's fine. Oh, you don't even have Tackle anymore. You have Bite. Oh, geez, I don't know what to use now. Netball, no. I'm just thinking of Nest Ball. Pokeball? Maybe I should just Spark you and see what happens. Because I don't really know what to use. I feel as though it would have more special defense than physical defense. Although Spark is totally a physical attacking move, so that actually makes no sense what I just said. Well, what can I do? You have Tackle. Yeah, we'll use Tonga instead. We're going to tackle this thing, which you would imagine would do a lot of damage, but that's not how it works. Okay, if you have Psy-Wave, you're not using it. And Tackle! I'm astonished. This thing is faster than me. I mean, Tonga, you are a hulking behemoth. Okay. That is an acceptable level, I assume. But there's only one way to find out. 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's sad. I'm still worried this thing has Psywave, to be honest with you. But it doesn't look like it. If something gets knocked out to a wild Chingling, I don't think I'd ever live it down. Hey, what's this? What is this? Okay, you're just using confusion. Should I use tackle again? I'm actually going to heal, as ridiculous as this is. I don't know if it has Psywave, and I'm not entirely sure on the mechanics of Psywave, so, you know, well, maybe you don't. Rap! Yo, my name's Chingling, I got something to say. You ain't catching me, no, not today. Yeah, that was okay. And that rhymes too, hey, okay. And that rhymes, oh my god, I need to stop. Okay, tackle. Let's tackle this thing. If it crits, it wasn't meant to be. And if it doesn't, then we're gonna make history. Something's wrong with me, guys. Okay, let's try this again. And confusion. Confusion? Not confusion, Pokeball. Whoa, that was an interesting slip of the tongue. Hey, what is this? This Chingling's caused me all sorts of bother. At least it's only it's quite astonishing what this Chingling is getting up to right here. Okay, I'm going to use another potion. We're at the stage where we can just buy random potions, but it seems as though it doesn't know Psywave, which is good. I think we're more safe than I'm making it out to be. But still, okay. Well, if you don't like Pokeballs, I don't know. How about a heal ball? Why not? Well, I was about to think of a name for you, but it might be that we can't actually catch you. Okay, we can. Never mind. Hey, you just wanted a snazzier bull. Well, you've got one, Chingling. You're another Pokemon to evolve through happiness. I seem to be acquiring those, all Pokemon that evolve through trade. That's pretty strange how that keeps happening. There is an orb inside its mouth. When it hops, the orb bounces all over and makes a ringing sound, annoying its neighbours, who constantly pound on the door telling it to be quiet. What can we name Chingling? I think just because it begins with CH. Chili the Chingling. Because I like my rhyming, as you know. I don't know what use we'd get out of you, but you never know. And suddenly it's nighttime. Or was it always nighttime? It may have always been nighttime. Do we get any... You know what? I suppose now we can... No, that was not the button to press. I suppose now we can put some repels up. As we've got our encounter on this route. I don't know if you could have got Ponyta here. Oh, that would have been useful a moment ago. And another one? Nope. Of course not. Oh, it's a trainer. I thought it was an item. Zubat! Doesn't that sound like a ninja bursting from cover? No. No, it really doesn't. But oh well. Do you have coughings? That would be bad if you did. And speaking of Zubat, I don't think this Zubat can have wing attack at this point in time. Singapore, you need healing. So that's what I'm going to do before I switch you into battle. Seems like I'm just playing through my regular potions right about now. Bite! Quit it. Romania, I suppose you could take this thing out, if I'm being completely honest. Wing attack or pluck? I guess it makes absolutely no difference. Woohoo! That's pretty good. Sweet. Let's do this, Romania. Some bat-on-bat action. Nice. You're not too far from evolution, my young fellow. Can the word fellow apply to a female? I'm letting it happen. You know, I'm all for equality of fellows. I don't know if I want to... Well, I want to get you to level 21 before we get in the gym. I mean, you may evolve during... I don't know if it will matter too much. I know that Gardenia's main Pokemon is a Roserade. I don't know what it knows, though. And I don't actually know what her other Pokemon are. It seems like I've just healed Singapore for no reason based on this battle, but oh well. I think she has a Turtwig. And then I think her other one is either a Cherubi or a Cherim. I don't know if it's the unevolved form or the evolved Cherry. I couldn't tell you. So I'm purely basing that off my knowledge of the past, basically. So I don't actually know. It's very interesting. Seems like I'm not using you, Thailand. And to be honest, the gym after this one is the ghost gym. So I don't know if I want to keep... Well, you're really useful, but I don't know if I want to specifically level you. I might do it in training. Anyway, this route seems like the sort of route where there'd be coughing. Or Geodude that explode? And I don't know how I feel about that. It's a hiker. Well, I kind of expected that. Hey, I could get another encounter. Oh, this music. See how Mount Coronet howls above us. I want to be big like that one day. As if I'm not big enough already. Guess, let me stroke my beard. Geodude. Like, I'm pretty sure Geodude can only know self-destruct at some level. In the 20s. It's minor magnitude though, so I'm actually going to swap to Tonga. I don't actually know if it can know magnitude at this point. It definitely has rock throw, so flying types, obviously I wouldn't use them anyway, but flying types are out. And you have defense curl. I'm taking no risks, that is the way to be at this point. And we're going to Razor Leaf, as if we're going to do anything else. Yeah. Good going, Tonga, as per usual. Alright. And an Ornix! See, now that was not unexpected. This thing's over 18, oh my. Okay. Well, you'll give good XP, there's that. I assume this will one-hit KO it, right? Well, that's just rude. Why would you do that? It totally used Screech, didn't it? That's a bit worrying. Oh, maybe I'm completely overreacting. Tonga, you have more defense than I give you credit for. The only worry is when you evolve and you get super weak to ice, which is a weakness I still need to address. Hey, level 19! Very good. Alright. You loom before me as a giant present. Well, that's just rude. You know, I've worked hard on my figure. I don't appreciate what you've just said. Anyway, let's crash this rock, Thailand. Yeah. Do we encounter? No, we do not. What the heck might you have? Should I just go back and heal? Or should I use potions? I think I'll just use potions. Because I'm in this menu now. Oh man, it's not like I'm going to use potions on the regular anyway, sort of late on. I really want to evolve Peru, so much to the risk of everything, I'm going to keep Peru up in front. What's this circus music? Look at his beautiful wings! Oh gosh, you have flying types! What a terrible choice I've made. Alexandra? Starly! At level 17. Seems like you should have evolved that, buddy. Okay. Well, Singapore it is, I guess. Whatever you're using, I'm sure Singapore can best it. I am very glad we have you, Singapore. That's annoying. Well, let's see what Spark does, assuming it hits, which it completely doesn't. And you're wing attacking an electric type. Okay. Now, it seems like you would also have a Staravia, which would have Intimidate, which would be a bit annoying. My own strategy being used against me. But Singapore, you're obviously still the absolutely correct choice. Oh, so close. A Hoot-Hoot? Now that I was not expecting. Alright. Time to take down this owl. Boom. You clearly have more than 1 foot. That's just a lie. Cool, man. Singapore, level 19. Obviously, we're not going to use you much in the gym, but, you know, we need to keep you around anyway. Oh, you. I'm going to peck you for that. Well, my friend, then I'll just file for assault. That turned a bit dark. There's a bird Pokemon that can learn human speech. Did you know that? Good old Chatot. I wonder if I can actually get that to work in this. That would be some feat right there, I'm sure. Don't know how realistic that is. Okay, so it turns out that you can go in Mount Coronet. And I'm sure that there are many things you can encounter late on. I don't think you can get too far I think I also have repel up. Oh, well, there you go. Alright, well, you need strength for that bit, but we can explore this teensy little bit. Okay, no encounter. We're good. Okay, the rest you need strength for. But it was totally worth it for an ice heal for all those ice Pokemon we're going to see. Alright, what is our encounter? A Geodude, which we already have. Well, well, well. It's higher level than that other guy's Geodude. Do I Mega Drain and risk being hit by Magnitude? Well, I'm going to switch to Tonga, because Peru, of course, is not entirely resistant because it's part poison. And if it has Magnitude, then that's no good. I don't like losing to wild Pokemon. It's something that happens extremely rarely. But it seems like if you can avoid the Pokemon in the first place, then it's a very unnecessary death and it would make me sad. More correctly speaking, that would make me a sad panda. Okay, so that was encounter number 1. I get 4 more. I don't know if I can even get anything new. Well, that answers that. A Bronzor? That's pretty nuts. However, this thing is Psychic type, so you need to not be there. And we need to use... Ooh, what do I use? I think... Well, Steel type still resists Dark in this game. So either way, seems like Singapore is the option right here. Alright, this could be a pretty nice Pokemon to use, actually. Oh no! Not Imprison. For all of those identical moves we have. Okay. Right. Gotta be careful there, Singapore. Hey! I'd said be careful. However, this seems like perfect time. I feel like a Great Ball would suit you. You're blue, you know. Great Balls totally look better than Ultra Balls. And I have no explanation why. 3? Yeah. Good job. So what on earth do I name you, Bronzor? The BR in Brazil has been taken, so I guess we'll start with a B. There are researchers who believe this Pokemon reflected like a mirror in the distant past. Cool. What do I name you? Bronzor? What on earth is... What is a blue orb? What begins with B? This... Just because it begins with B. At this point, I'm just naming things whatever. But is Burundi a country? I suddenly don't know if it is. And I apologise if anyone's from Burundi. I think it is, but I don't trust my judgment. So we're going to call you... What's this? Bronzong? Evolves into... Oh, Bronzor evolves into Bronzong. So... We're going to call you... Brunei. I don't know, okay? Give me a break. I should have named it after a country that had a high genderless population. I don't know. I don't know, okay? Alright, well, I think that's going to be the episode. We've done quite a lot, I would say. We got a bunch of captures and a couple of psychic types. We beat a guy with 6 Magikarp. There's another Chingling. I don't know if I can outspeed it, so I'm going to have to switch now to Singapore or Senegal. Let's switch to Senegal and then flee. Let's intimidate this small chime bell thing, or whatever you want to call yourself these days. Yeah, that did more than I would have liked. But it's okay, because we're running away. Okay, so next episode, I guess, is when we're going to do the training and take on the gym leader. I'm probably going to want to get Romania and Senegal for sure to level 21. And as for the others, I don't know if I'd even use them. We'd have... Might as well get them to at least level 20, because they're not too far off, let's be honest. So we get Singapore, Tonga and Peru. Just because, you know, I'm probably going to want to keep her around. Or, I mean, I don't know about Peru. I love Peru and all, but I have 2 grass types, and I need to not be super weak to ice. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Doodles.